How does Buddhism help us understand what life is? Buddhism tells us life is but one stage in the soul's eternal state of existence. Buddhism implies suffering can have a major impact upon this journey, not only for ourselves but for others, through a process known as the ripple effect. Viewing life as a physical state of existence causes us to think in terms of existing 50 to 100 years. The length of time one exists in this physical world is not what is important. What is important is the type of ripples your actions and existence create in life. Actions are not necessarily end results, such as inventing the computer or cures for a disease. Actions are behaviors that affect life experiences of oneself and others. A salesperson providing helpful advice, a priest comforting the dying, a doctor healing the sick, a short order cook providing a warm meal, a teacher preparing souls for the future, a father mentoring his daughter, a mother mentoring her son, a child showing joy, a dishwasher providing a clean dish to eat upon, a park ranger providing a safe haven for hikers, and on it goes. What does this have to do with the Buddhist concept of eliminating suffering? The manner in which actions are completed by individuals produces major ripples within our society, and ripples can have major impacts upon the lives they watch over. And so, it is we generate or eliminate suffering through our daily actions. Life is a journey. It is not the journey. It is a journey. Your essence takes. The Buddhist concept of addressing the elimination of suffering has as much to do with creating positive impacts as eliminating negative impacts in your life. God's grace and forgiveness is a key, or one key, to end a great amount of suffering. Your actions generate one or the other, positive or negative impacts. Positive impacts are impacts created by actions that do not increase and may, in fact, decrease the stress, pain, heartache, loneliness, sadness, anger, experiences, and emotions people feel while journeying. This is not an easy task. Actions need to be viewed in terms of not just short-term effects, but long-term effects. A young lady having built up a short-term relationship with a young man may come to the conclusion that this is not the soulmate she wants for life. To lie about her feelings may make the young man happy for the short term, but over the long term, lying would be detrimental not only for him but for her and everyone around them as they journey life. Buddhist decisions are not easy decisions. What significance does Buddhism have to offer us as individuals? Addressing the eliminating of suffering would do nothing less than improve the environment within which we as individuals journey. We as individuals journey through life. Buddhism implies that life is not the beginning of an end. Rather, life is a journey we take, an episode within our existence in eternity. If you have a soul, as all major religions say, and if that soul is tied to eternity, as the major religions also profess, then the time span of one day through 100 years is but one part of your existence. It must, however, have some significance, or you would not be here. Taking the journey through life, whether voluntarily or because you are forced to do so, still has the same outcome. The outcome is the result of taking the journey. If we all work consciously to eliminate suffering, we make the journey for each individual much more pleasant and enjoyable. You expand upon your awareness as you journey. The type of awareness you take with you when you exit life is dependent upon your own actions, but it is also dependent on the actions of others. The process of addressing the elimination of suffering is really nothing other than taking actions during your journey which are intended to improve upon journeys. In other words, learning from mistakes and life's lessons, both in life and what is to follow life, yours as well as others. The journey through life obtains an expanded significance if it goes beyond our limited time span as humans. This is where the concept of Panentheism attains its importance, for it reinforces the concept that the essence of the individual is the soul, and it is the soul which is tied to eternity. Buddhism existed long before we began to analyze the term Panentheism. Therefore, Panentheism reinforces Buddhism in this respect. Buddhism then attains its significance in its understanding of the concept of our present state of having an attachment to the eternal. As such, your awareness and experiences in your present life form moves with you into your next life form. This, in turn, provides the understanding of the need to reduce the suffering you undergo in this life form so as to be able to reduce your exposure to suffering in eternity.